Hello everyone, LRon here, and today I'm going to do the free trial of Destiny 2. A couple of housekeeping things I want to go over before we begin. I have never played Destiny 1. Also, I have the feeling that I'm going to be accused of being paid to do this. I am not. Nobody is paying me at the present moment to do this. I am doing it mainly because I thought I found a way to essentially bypass the DRM of the game, and I was basically going to just rush through the campaign and basically have that and then report my exploits to Bungie. But I found out that it was actually a free trial, a very hidden free trial. And I also found out that there's a better way to do it than the way that I did. So on this next screen I'm going to show you the easy way. So feel free to pause that and follow the instructions if you feel like giving this game a try. I say it's worth it. Free is free. So looks like they're going to give us 3 class options. The Titan appears to be like the tank, and then the Hunter seems to be like the nimble one. And then there is the Warlock, which is what I chose to be. Before starting the recording, I made a preset for my appearance. I kind of went with the closest fit to the postal dude, and that weird, black eye makeup. I was trying to go for like the postal dude's sunglasses as kind of a guide there. It doesn't end up coming out in-game as good as it did in the character selects. I kind of half regret it, but in any case, so now we're diving right in. So from what I can tell, that robot is a total joker, and big invasion takes place. Very massive. Looks like they're not ready for it at all. And yeah, so then they shift over to us, where we're apparently not there for the initial attack. I have no clue what we were doing outside of that area, but happenstance says that we get to come in and find the place a mess.
We need to find Zavala, Ikora, and Cade.
Alright. And so, like most shooters, they start us off with a pistol, and as usual, the pistol does its job and kills basic enemies. Alright. The punch is kind of cool. So far, at this point, I kind of do feel the general Halo vibe to it. This is developed by Bungie, the original creators of Halo, so that does make sense. This basic pistol does look kind of like the Halo 1 pistol, only, with higher res textures, I guess. I'm not sure why I didn't speed up that part where that guy opened the door for us. I'm generally trying to speed up cutscenes and things where, there's excessive running and not much shooting, and the like. And for some reason I decided to take a look at my inventory for a while. I guess I don't get too trigger happy on speeding up my blind running until a bit later, probably until after the tutorial roughly. But yeah, it certainly has a lot more looks and feels to Halo than I was initially saying. Like, this radar feels very Halo, giving vague ideas of where enemies are, based on their motion or maybe some other circumstantial knowledge. And that that one rifle I was shooting earlier, yeah, there we go. It generally has the silhouette of the battle rifle, although this was actually an auto rifle and not a pulse rifle. The pulse rifle has, the shooting style of the battle rifle, where, one pull of the trigger gives a small burst of shots. And then you've probably noticed these boxes, like the ones I stepped over. That's ammo. And they have a very weird take on how ammo works. There's 3 colors, and each of them is associated with a different weapon slot. So the white ammo is... Oh, I died. And death, for the most part, seems to be meaningless in this game. You can revive yourself after 6 seconds, or be revived by someone else nearby as well. Although there are also some designated regions in the game where it will not let you do that. It'll instead load you back to an old checkpoint.
Look at the traveler.
And it's kind of annoying when that happens, because it basically remembers what enemies you've killed up to the checkpoint, but it doesn't remember your ammo. Or rather, it remembers the ammo that you had when you died. So if you waste all of your, rare purple ammo fighting a boss and then get killed by the boss, you won't have any purple ammo left over for the next attempt. But I guess the good news with that is you can game the system and basically attempt a boss without max purple, and then basically just opt to not use it at all and try to collect purple from the trash mobs around the boss, and basically kind of hedge your bets, assume you're going to lose that time, and then when you do die you'll have a lot of purple ammo to burn. And looks like we have another player. I know that the forums on various Facebook pages like to claim that there's only 12 people playing Destiny 2 at a given moment. Well, looks like 2 of the 12 are here, if that has any accuracy at all. But if 2 of those 12 are people in the tutorial, then that's probably a good sign in terms of, regrowth and that kind of stuff. Because if it's just 12 endgame people and no new blood is coming in, then it's going to have no potential. So that thing I just did was the ultimate ability, and it was pretty cool. It was like a giant grenade. There is a grenade. It's probably actually hidden behind my watermark. I ended up taking the approach of putting the watermark in on the OBS side instead of adding it when I do my editing. So I can't actually make the watermark smaller until after I complete as much of the campaign as the free trial will let me. So we'll have to live with that for now, at the very least. Because that's now baked in and beyond my control even at this point. But anyways, I've got a normal grenade that's, fairly small, and then that ultimate's like a grenade that's like 10 times bigger. And it... Yeah, so that was my normal grenade that I just tossed. The other one kind of had like a big... pitchers wind up and a very slow movement, and it was just massive. There are some small bosses that I can one-hit kill with that ult. It is pretty amazing. I really enjoy it quite a bit. Looks like this is a third person here, because that first person that we saw was a hunter, and this is a titan. But that's all the time I have for this video. I will see you next video.
Never made it. I'm going to look for him.
I've got the plaza. Go with